Hello everyone, today my friends and I would like to talk about how self-love could improve mental health. Okay, many people mistakenly believe that self-love is having a big ego. It is not. So, what do we mean when we say self-love? Self-love means having a high regard for your own well-being and happiness. Self-love also means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please the others. Because self-love means not settling less than you deserve. By loving yourself also doesn't mean you think that you are the smartest, the most talented and the most beautiful person in the world. Instead, when you love yourself, you accept your so-called weaknesses, you appreciate these so-called shortcomings as some things that make you who you are. When you love yourself, you have compassion for yourself. For example, you have a pair of new shoes, or eating an entire of pizza might make you feel good in the moment or taste delicious, but the feeling is not lasting and could be damaging in the long run. So that self-love means giving yourself what your body, your brain and your soul needs for the marathon, and that is life.
We live in a world of perpetual low self-esteem without us knowing it affects every aspect of our life. From how we think about ourselves to how we think of others, where negative thoughts are generated, either in our head or through other comments, it will negatively affect the way we end up feeling about ourselves. Unbounded low self-esteem can lead to mental health issues like anxiety and depression. There are clear links between the way we feel about ourselves and the overall cost to our well-being. Certain thought process can make practicing self-love is difficult, but some people may believe that they are not worthy of love due to personal characteristics, a lack of success, a troubled relationship, experience of disabandonment, trauma, or neglect can make also people feel unworthy. Any kind of spiraling negative thought can have negative effect on the ability to love oneself. Self-love is considered an important aspect of self-esteem and overall well-being. Researchers have discovered that practicing self-love is associated with an increase in happiness, greater satisfaction with life, and greater resiliency.
It can be far easier to love others because we can only see the best side of them. When you are the only person who sees yourself for what you present to the world and knows the inner workings of your brain, which can be some of the ugliest parts of yourself, it can be hard to want to practice self-love. Self-love is the act of valuing your own well-being and overall happiness. It is an acceptance of unconditional support and caring for yourself. Acts of self-love come directly from our willingness to meet our personal needs. These needs can be simple, like making food when we don't feel like eating, showering when we don't feel like even getting out of bed, and so on. Being able to love yourself when you have anxiety, depression, or any other mental health issues or illness is difficult, primarily because you don't feel lovable a lot of the time, but it's still important. Give yourself priority when you are feeling extra crummy.
Self-love is a constant practice. There are 3 acts of self-love that I focus on when I'm struggling. So number 1 is protect yourself. Remember, only allow the right person to be present in your life. There is not enough time to waste with people who want to take away your happiness. So what we need to do? We need to set boundaries with others. When we set limits or say no to activities or work that deplete our physical, spiritual, or our emotional energy. Actually, you allow yourself more time to practice positive thought. What you need to do to practice our self-love is focus on need. Accept what you need rather than what you think you want. Self-love is practiced by turning away from what you may feel exciting or good to focus on what you need to stay centered, strong, and moving forward in your life. By focusing on what you need, you can turning away an automatic behavior that can get you into trouble or stuck in your path. So the last point is be mindful. Loving ourselves means taking out time to be present in our bodies. Either by meditation, we also can simply putting away our technologies and sitting in silence so we can give attention to ourselves. People who practice self-love regularly tend to know what they think, want, and feel. By being mindful for who you are, you can give an opportunity to act on the knowledge you have gathered to make yourself feel better.
Oh my god! Wow!
As a conclusion, you won't find a way to get self-love until you start to forgive yourself. It is so easy, as humans, to be so hard on ourselves. Recovery or relief from mental health issues requires self-investigation. When done right, this process includes admitting negative things about yourself. The downside of taking responsibility for the action we take is that we tend to punish ourselves for mistakes we have made while learning and growing. Before you can truly love yourself, you must accept that you are human and not perfect. Give yourself a break by practicing being less hard on yourself. There are no failures, only opportunity to grow and learn. By shifting your thinking to forgiveness, you will cultivate the best form of unconditional self-love.